I really hope we see Grief Karga in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
He's dead.
He had the best car.
Will! He's dead! The actor!
No, he's not. Well, he can do CGI.
Dude, no. He's getting off-screen death, bro. Is not showing up. They've already said
He died off screen?
Probably.
The actor died?
Yes! We talked about this in the last...
Actor died.
Oh my god.
For real life?
Yes! We talked about it in the episode we recorded. Oh my word.
Welcome. This is Imprisoned Geeks. Every city has a prison, and this prison has a podcast. I'm your hosting inmate, Will Oski, and joining me today is Lucas.
Hey!
Grafton.
Hey.
And Hudson.
Hi.
We just recently escaped from the Hive Mind prison. Hudson and I from solitary confinement. Don't ask how we did that. It's a secret, and you guys are never going to know. And funny story, we were walking around on Tatooine after we just got some food to eat at a local bar, and we saw this chick with a ponytail and a big furry thug with her. And anyways, while we were going out, Lucas made the good point that it kind of looked like Rey Skywalker.
Rey Skywalker.
Anyways, we were out in the parking lot and we saw this big old hunk of junk. Grafton made the astute observation that we should try and steal it. And we were all against it at first, but then once we saw the keys were in it, we all voted and we figured that we might as well take it.
Because everybody knows that starships have keys.
Yep, exactly. That's right. That's where
Big
currently
old red one.
now. We're big old keys. That's where we're at right now. We are currently riding around the galaxy on our way to Coruscant.
Hopefully we'll get a little bit of time to just kind of lay low there. Not get hunted by the Hutts for 2 seconds.
Finally get some peace and quiet. We need it. We keep getting arrested.
Yeah.
This
The
is
big
absurd.
hairy
To Jabba.
The big hairy guy, bro. That guy, he was freaking me out before we got on the... he almost took us out.
He had me looking over my shoulder 24/7. I did not want to get in a headlock from that guy.
I think it was a
He
Wookiee.
looked nicer than Jabba. He looked nicer than Jabba.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
looked nicer than Jabba.
I've seen
anyways.
things of Jabba you don't want to see.
Moving on, we need the news from Lucas about what's going on in the galaxy right now.
Good news has come to the citizens of Lothal. This is the way.
So, right now, there's actually a lot of news, and the main thing I'm just going to cover is the Maul Shadow Lord trailer that just got released.
Maul.
The Emperor wants you dead.
Not just. It's been out for a week, but we're just getting around to it now. The trailer is out. We had some great shots, and we will be coming out with a breakdown episode sometime soon, or a breakdown segment, one of the two. We're going to be giving our thoughts and discussing it. It looks like it's going to be peak. I think it's going to be really good.
It has been a while since they've come out with a solid animated series since what was that one called?
It's like the Christmas edition from 50 years ago.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
No, not the Christmas edition. The Christmas edition. No, well, it was Ezra.
So offended by that.
Ezra, the blue-haired guy.
Lucas is like...
Yeah, Lucas is dying, bro.
We're hopefully going to get another good banger from Lucasfilm Animation. They've done nothing but great shows so far, with starting with Clone Wars Season 7 to The Bad Batch. It's just been straight hits, so hopefully they keep up that streak.
That's what it was called. It was called The Bad Batch. I was curious. I didn't really remember.
No, it was the Christmas special.
Back at Jabba's prison, they had it there for us to watch. It just didn't have any labels on it. And so I watched the whole thing. Just, I don't know, they didn't have the name of it, and I didn't really remember what it was.
Yeah, they're just like blank VHS tapes that they gave us of The Bad Batch. So, Will, take us into our main content, The Mandalorian.
All right, let's dive into it. Mandalorian Chapter 3, The Sin. We open up with Grogu in the Razor Crest, receiving a transmission from Grief Karga saying that Mando needs to deliver the bounty directly to the client. And while they're flying there, this is very important because this shows up later into the episode. But Grogu tries to get the knob from the control to play with it.
It's like
Just
the
keep
little
that in the
metal
back of your
ball.
mind.
Yeah.
The little metal ball.
Little marble.
Eventually arrive on Navarro. The client and Dr. Pershing examine Grogu, and then Pershing takes him away while Mando receives the payment. He definitely seemed a little hesitant about it, which is odd because usually bounty hunters are just like, give me my money and get me out of here.
Right,
But, This was abnormal for him to be so questionable about it because he was like, what are you going to do with him and stuff?
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's like showing that Mando has a little bit of a heart, which is not what you expect from a Mandalorian at all. So that was interesting, especially first time watching.
And the reason that was very unusual because in the guild, there's no questions asked. You just give your money and you get out of there. Yeah, and that's about it.
Fight Club,
like movie. A job. It's like a job. Exactly. You get your money and you get out of there.
Yeah. Move along.
That was
a Jawa fight.
Yeah, so basically Mando was like, yo, what's up with this? And he was like, do you want the money or do you want the answer? And Mando was like, I want the money. I don't really care. Anyways, Mando takes the Beskar and goes back to the Forge, where we meet Paz Vizsla, who accuses Mando of dealing with the Empire. Him and Mando fight, drawing vibro blades. This was kind of a cool scene to watch. But eventually, the armor stops the fight, and after all the testosterone comes down, we get our first drop of the iconic line, "This is the way," and the Mandalorians repeat it.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
You go up to people who don't even watch Star Wars, who don't know who Han Solo is, and you say, this is the way? And they're like,
this is the way.
Yeah, and they know it. They know it's the Mandalorian. They might not even know much about it, but it's become so iconic.
That is so true. Next, the armor forges Mando brand new armor with whistling birds. Originally, she asked him whether he wanted the Mudhorn on it, and he said no because it wasn't a clean kill because he had help. So he asked for the whistling birds instead. And we get another memory montage while she's forging that, where we see a B-2 battle droid open a shelter door in a flashback, aiming its blaster arm at him. So we get back, and Mando has his new, and it is completely sick. He walks into a bar with his full Beskar armor, and I mean, everyone was staring at him. I mean, if you saw someone in Minecraft with full diamond armor, wouldn't you be staring at him too?
Right,
yes,
exactly. You would. Bro, the aura he had walking into the bar, like the first time seeing that, oh my word, just pure Beskar. Like, that was awesome.
It's like the craziest rich flex of all time.
Well, no, it's like a guy walking in with full netherite armor.
Yeah, that is a full netherite, bro.
Definitely more timeline accurate, because after he enters the bar, he walks around and speaks with Grief Karga. Karga mentions that all the Navarro bounty hunters have tracking fobs for Grogu as well. Karga got Beskar too, since he referred Mando for that one task to get Grogu. Mando takes a new mission and asks what the Imperial Remnant is going to do with the kid, which is strange because this is also pointing out how curious he is about it. And he's also just like emotionally attached, which is like, once again, really odd. Karga speaks again. He says it's against the guild code to ask, which is the same thing that the doctor said as well. Before Mando can take off from Navarro, he stops to see that the control knob that Baby Yoda was playing with is missing. I told you to say this in the back of your minds. So this, basically, from what I saw, was like the final straw. Mando was like, he's like, okay, well, I need to go back and get the kid because he obviously knew that something bad was going on. So this was, like I said, the final straw. So he flew right back to go and see what was up. Eventually, he parks up on a wall, and with a cool infrared mic thing on his rifle, he eyes on the client and the Dr. Pershing. He hears them talking about withdrawing a bunch of stuff, but then the doctor also saying that it could kill him and that they're not supposed to do that. So Mando, obviously having to think fast and act fast, blows a hole in the building wall and infiltrates the place, killing all the stormtroopers. Yeah, there was no way they stood a chance.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
they're
like
terrible.
that was such a good fight scene.
But there was like so many of them. There were like 30.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
He likes those odds, you know?
He likes the what?
30 to 1.
He likes those
30
odds.
to 1.
Yeah, he does.
I like
bro.
those odds.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever that
was such a-
Stormtrooper first episode, it's
Mhm.
it's 5 to 1. He's like, I like those odds.
No! Drop your weapons!
Please lower your blaster.
Have them lower theirs first.
We have you 4 to 1.
I like those odds.
Yeah, and he was not lying. He absolutely wiped them. And it was such a
Not like those
kinda-
Jawas.
I thought it was kind of cool because it was like a very Batman-esque scene. He was like hiding in the smoke and shadows and everything, and taking them out like one by one before they could even realize what was happening. It was that kind of a thing. And I thought it was really like great. That was awesome.
That was really cool. So eventually,
Butter my buns and call me a biscuit.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
well, after fighting, he gets Grogu, sparing Dr. Pershing's life because, well, Dr. Pershing was a complete wimp. He was like, "Get him alive! I kept him alive! Don't kill me, please!"
Mm-hmm.
And so he spared him. So he gets Grogu, sparing Dr. Pershing's life because he was like, "I saved him! I kept him alive, please!" And as he's leaving, he is surrounded again by stormtroopers and uses his newly forged whistling birds to take out all the stormtroopers. This was so sick. Because, like, honestly, I had no idea what they were at first whenever I saw the armor forging them. But then seeing them in action, it was so cool. And then once they exit the building, all the other hunters' tracking files begin to go off. On his way back to the Razor Crest, Mando gets surrounded by all the guild hunters, and Karga offers to let him live if he surrenders the kid. Mando decides to fight, blasting, disintegrating, and flame shooting. When all hope is lost, he's overwhelmed. But then the covert of Mandalorian jetpacks into the crowd to defend Mando, Paz leading with a heavy blaster, giving it the line again, "This is the way."
Get out of here! We'll hold them off! You're going to have to relocate the covert. This is the way. This is the way.
Hudson, what do you gotta say?
That it was just such a sick scene. Like, having all of them come out and fight, it was such a cool scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Seeing
It
all
was so sick.
the whole guild pull up, but then Mando was like holding his own for a second, but he was definitely overwhelmed in having the Mandalorians, because they mentioned earlier that they only come up above ground one at a time from that covert, and they all decide to come up to help their brother Mandalorian, whatever. Yeah, that was awesome.
I also thought it was really cool how they like set their differences aside, because you could definitely see that there was still beef even after the armorer kind of split them up.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing Paz come back, the guy who he had the biggest argument with, and just absolutely blast the tar out of everyone, was like really cool to kind of see them reunited, and you could tell the bond that they have.
Yeah, that was really cool.
After having his way cleared by all the Mandalorians, Mando gets back to the Razor Crest and is met by Karga. Mando shoots him, but Karga still survives due to a Beskar piece that he had been carrying in his jacket.
Remember, it's the same one that he had earlier whenever he's in the barn. He's like, "See, even I'm rich."
Oh, yeah.
He just has one measly piece. Wow, Mandalorian has a whole Canton, or Canton.
Camtono or whatever. Yeah.
Camtono, yeah.
As Mando leaves the planet, a Mandalorian jetpacks right next to the Razor Crest, and Mando said his first words to Grogu, "I gotta get one of those." which he will. Spoiler alert. And then the credits roll.
That jetpack.
That was an amazing episode. Highlights, guys. What's everybody's favorite part of this episode? Grafton, go. What's your favorite part?
I love how the relationship between him and his coworker changed so quickly. Him and his boss, I can't remember his name.
Brief cargo.
Grief Karga. How they just went from being good acquaintances to enemies.
My favorite part is probably whenever he's trying to save Grogu. That is such a good scene. It's just so cool seeing him fight it out.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was heartwarming, honestly, just seeing his, he was a very dynamic character, and he changed a lot. He started out just going from job to job, but after he met Grogu and after he accepted that one quest, you could see how he really began to change.
Yeah. And another thing that I thought was really great was the scene of Mando getting all his armor. I already touched on that before, but just seeing the full Beskar was so awesome. Seeing This Is the Way drop for the first time, but I would say maybe my favorite fighting in this episode was the Stormtroopers versus Mando whenever he's in the building. That was awesome.
That was really cool.
And here's one random thing. How old is Mando? He is between 36 and 40 years old.
Yeah, kid's older than him.
One more thing I just wanted to touch on. There's this moment that just made me laugh. Is whenever Mando is about to walk into the bar with full Beskar, we are looking at Grief Karga, and he's talking to this one bounty hunter. This random guy, and he's like scolding him, or the guy's asking for work, and he denies him. He says, "You had your shot, dust breather, but you failed. No more pucks for you. Now get out of here." I just thought that was really funny. I wonder what that guy's story is.
What type of pucks are we talking about? What type of pucks are we talking about? Chicken pucks?
What are we
talking
about? Oh my gosh. We're talking about bounty pucks, bro.
Grief Karga's a pretty big hockey player.
Yeah, he's probably a crazy hockey player.
No more pucks for you.
He used to play for the Coruscant Chickens.
Now, here, last question. Do you guys think that any of this will tie into the Mandalorian and Grogu movie?
Yes, I do.
I really hope we see Grief Karga in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
He's dead.
He had the best car.
Well, he's dead. The actor.
No, he's not. Well, he can do CGI.
Dude, no. He's getting off-screen death, bro. Is not showing up. They've already said
he died off screen?
Probably.
The actor died?
Yes! We talked about this in the last...
Actor died.
Oh my god.
For real life?
Yes! We talked about it in the episode we recorded. Oh my word. So me personally, I think that if we see something specific from this episode that will show up again, it could be the little ball. Maybe we'll see the metal ball show up again in Mando and Grogu. The Beskar armor, obviously, because that goes wherever Mando is. But I think the main thing is Dr. Pershing. Dr. Pershing is going to have some role to play in the new movie. Probably.
We'll actually we'll see the little ball, because we might even see the Razor Crest.
Yes.
And the Razor Crest blow up.
Yeah, the Razor Crest blew up. It's a new Razor Crest.
Mm-hmm. Razor Crest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Ford F-150. You got the Razor Crest.
Wait, guys. Guys, what is that? Do you guys see? Wait, look out the cockpit window. Do you guys see that? Is that a moon?
We're already there?
That's no moon.
Wait.
That's a space station.
No! It's not a moon.
We're locked.
Why the tractor
There's a tractor beam.
I don't want to go
The tractor
up there.
beam has us.
This is not
Well,
gonna be
butter my
fun.
buns and call me a biscuit.
I don't
want to
be arrested again. Don't butter my biscuits. No.
No, the Death Star.
Well, we are currently being pulled up by a tracker into the Death Star. Well, hopefully we'll be able to talk to you guys next week about the next Mandalorian episode and whatever else comes next. This is the way. Hopefully we won't die and be arrested again. I don't want to be arrested again. Help!